have to have chocolate on C night. So I came up with the chocolate cappuccino cookies. Now you will notice if you've looked at your list of ingredients, take out one of the baking powders. Exit out. I don't know what happens. I think that computer sometimes just goes crazy. And as I hit the print button, I'm like, oh, it's too late. So anyway, we're going to start with a cup of butter that's been softened. Really softened because it's warm in here. And I did fix that on the internet, so if you pick the recipe off the internet, it will be correct. All right, there's our cup of butter. We're going to start with that, and then I've got 2 cups of brown sugar. A little bit different. We're not using any white sugar in this. Okay. There's one. And we've got a couple of eggs that we're going to use. Oops. And Ed Moore was in here approving the cookies already, so. It took him 3 cookies to make sure that they were all right, but you know. I said I'll report to the class that you approved, so. At least 3 that I saw. Okay. For you who don't know, that's our store manager, and he manages to walk in just as I was pulling a cookie sheet full of cookies out. I'm like, he's got good timing. Okay, there's 1 egg. And this just, when you put them in single egg like this, it gives it a good time to really mix up well, rather than throwing both of them in at the same time. Okay, we're going to scrape this a little bit. Yeet. Of course, I had a couple other people test the cookies too, so I'm like, okay, they must be good. Yeah. Well, he said, it might take me 3 to decide. I'm like, okay. He's funny. All right, there's our eggs. Now, in here, I've got the 2 3/4 cups of flour. I've got the half a cup of cocoa, the coffee, the baking powder, the baking soda, the cinnamon, and the salt, all in this little bowl. And we're going to sort of mix that up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to turn this down. One more. Turn up one. Whew. I'm going to stop this and put the rest of that in. Now this is kind of thick, but it works. And then I've got, of course, our chocolate chips. All right. And be careful when you do that at your mixer because you don't want to ruin your mixer by putting the chocolate chips in there because it does, you can hear it straining. So I just do it real quick for a couple of seconds just to kind of get them all mixed in. And then we still have to stir it a little bit. Make sure those chocolate chips are all through the batter. Okay. But basic cookie recipe, not a lot. And the coffee in here, you're not going to taste the coffee so much. It's just going to enhance the chocolate. Okay. Well, there we go. Put that back. I have to clean that lid. I don't have a cleaning person. My mom had to go back home. It's kind of nice. Okay. I don't usually spray my cookie sheets unless it says to, or sometimes you can put them on parchment paper. I just use the cookie sheet. And we'll just do a few. And these bake for about this size. Between 9 and 10 minutes. Is that what it says in the directions? That's what I found. It may take a little bit longer because we do have a few things in the oven, but we'll see. Good thing I made them all earlier. And you can see it does make about the 4 dozen that it says, maybe a little bit more depending on the size. All right, let's see if we've got room here.